Hey everybody, it's Clodimir of Say the Victor Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from the older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes, and this one is going to be a bit of a catch-up video. We are going to be doing our quarterly empties for the last quarter of 2024. We are going to go over our purchases in the last quarter of 2024, how we thought the no buy went for 2024, and our top favorite palettes, collabs, anything that I loved in 2024. So if that's what you're into, you're in the right place, and you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. So 2024 was not too bad. I am working towards a no more buying of makeup, so I think I did better for 2024 than I definitely did for 2023. Still a little bit more than I had wanted to, but it wasn't as insane as like 2021, 22, 2023. So that is already a win. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with my empties, and then I'm going to go into what were my quarterly purchases. For that, I'm just going to post pictures of the items I'm talking about, because I'm going to, of course, end up the video doing my favorites from 2024, and some of them are going to pop into there, so that if I want to hold up any actual items, I'm going to do it then. So just a little bit of a disclaimer, but let's just put on our glasses. Let's just quickly go through our little basket here, see what we got, what kind of things I've been loving, using, repeat purchasing, and the like. So we've got a few things here. So this is the Amina Witch's Brew Whipped Body Butter. So I had got this in a contest to win for a subscription box. I've looked at it, remember the name, and now I forgot, so I'll put it up here. Anyways, I loved this. The packaging is really cute. Look at all that. So as you can tell, I've used the whole entire thing. Ooh, still smells so good. It smells, what can I say? Kind of cotton candy-ish, sweet-ish. It's got coconut oil, coconut butter, shea butter, vitamin E, and then it says jojoba oil. It says fragrance and cosmetic mica. But I loved this. I loved using this after my showers, so I liked it so much. I couldn't find this brand that I could get here, but I found something else that I'm trying out. But I really did like this, so there was that. Just put that to the side there. It feels a little bit buttery. In kind of that same vein, we've got a local gal here. She goes under Naza Naturals. She does soaps, car fresheners, like room sprays, body scrubs. I really love her soaps. So anyways, this is her body scrub. It was the eucalyptus mint with organic cane sugar, vitamin E, and shea butter. I love this. It took me a year to use it. She was right. Oh, I love the smell of eucalyptus. A little goes a long way. So I've got something else because we didn't have Christmas markets this year. Usually she sells in the summer markets, but at the Christmas markets I went to, she wasn't there. And our summer markets last year had winter markets at the one church, but they didn't do it this year. So I didn't get a chance to see her, so I've had to buy something else in the meantime. But I should hopefully see her in the next month or two, and if she has these back, I'm going to repurchase those. So anyways, shopping local is always good. She has my favorite soaps, and I feel really bad if I don't see her and I run out and I got to buy soap elsewhere. Let's see here. Alrighty, so this is the Nano Set Blurring Setting Spray from Indeed Laboratories. Forgive me, Willow is on fire today. She is lecturing poor Pearl. This has been going on for like an hour now, and I gotta go out soon, so if you hear birds, it is what it is. So anyways, this Nano Set Blurring Setting Spray, I think it got a little bit viral. Everybody was saying how amazing and blurring and blah, 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 blah. Meh. It wasn't my favorite. The pumper stopped working, so I had to end up putting it into a Rude Cosmetics ones that I'd finished. So I have like 2 spritzes left, so I didn't really want, I thought I could throw it in here, but yeah, I wasn't as impressed. It was okay, but yeah, I've had better, used better. So this is definitely not something I would get again. So that would be in a no pile. Let's see here. This is something that I buy quite often. This is the Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer from e.l.f. I rotate my skincare. There's 3 or 4 brands I really, really like. I love the Dose of Colors. I like the Inky List. I like Ordinary. I like Teen Again. And then I do like e.l.f. So if I can't get to Inky List or Ordinary or something else that I'm using, oh, and Indeed, then I grab this because you can get it pretty much in any single drugstore. It's really, really good. It's pretty affordable. And like I said, it squished all out. I didn't even have to cut it out. However they did their packaging, it came out. Like there is literally not a drop in there. So would I purchase this again? Yes, I've already bought this one or the jar version 2 or 3 times. Like I said, if I'm in between trying another moisturizer, I will grab this one in between. Let's see. Speaking of Indeed, this is another thing that I buy all the time. This is the Retinol Reface Eye Cream. Again, there's so many stories about eye creams are just overpriced moisturizers. Sometimes they are. I do compare ingredients. There is the Retinol Reface moisturizer, which is one I've been using a lot. But the ingredients were a bit different, and I did find that this was a very light retinol, so you could use it every day, twice a day if you wanted to. I really like this. As you can tell, I've used the whole thing. This is, I think, my third one, maybe my 4th one, but it's definitely one I buy all the time. So I do like Indeed a lot. I just was like, that was okay. And then there was another item. I may have already, I don't know if it's in here or oh no, it's in here, that I hated. But their regular skincare, like their eye creams, moisturizers, serums are all amazing. Alrighty, so let's talk about that one. So this is the one that had gone viral, not the setting spray. So this is the Nano Blur face primer. It was nice. I've just stopped using it. Like the formula was nice. It feels nice. It is, here, let's put it on my wrinkly skin. Is it blurring? Yeah, it is. But it works with almost no foundations. It just makes the foundation go weird for me. I think there was one that it works okay with, the one that I'm wearing today from The Ordinary, but not always. So I just decided that I'm done with this. So this is the one product I don't even want to finish. I don't want to rebuy it. Like I said, it just, I suppose if I just wanted to put a little blurring on and go out with no makeup, maybe that would be okay. But it definitely doesn't work with foundations at all. And usually when I leave the house, I'm wearing a foundation. So yeah, no bueno. So there's like 2 items that I'm not a huge fan of. This probably more because of how it sprays, because it feels kind of thick, and the fact that the sprayer broke. And this one, I just don't like the product really at all. But everything else I've tried from Indeed has been amazing, and it's a Canadian brand. Let's grab here. So this is another one that I've gotten a few times. This is the Let's Melt It Off Cleansing Balm from Juvia's Place. This one I was actually gifted, but I had 2, I've gone through, I got it in, kind of like when they were announcing their skincare, you could get like a mini box of some of their things. So I got that, and then I've tried it, I bought it, I think another time after that, and then I was gifted it. So I think this is the 3rd one. I really like it, again, because I'm trying not to shop, trying to shop more locally. And I haven't bought anything really from Juvia's Place in a while. I don't know if I would buy this again, as in just because I just not buying online or whatever as much. But if I had access to it, like if I was in the States and it was at Ulta or something, I would 100% get this again. I really like it. It smells delicious. Yes, it smells delicious. Put the volume off on my phone because people keep texting for whatever reason, trying to get me to spend money. Let's see. Oh, going back on Indeed again. This is the Microbiome Essence. I do like an essence. They usually take me a little bit longer because sometimes I just forget to use them, but I do already have a backup of this one. I really do like it. I can't even remember if it had much of a smell. Yeah, not much of a smell. It was just nice and light. Put extra moisture into my skin. I really like this. I definitely would rebuy this one again. Just randomly picking up some stuff. Oh, speaking of e.l.f. and things I do not like. So this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide. Words are hard. Haven't said that in a while. I did not like this. So now I've not tried the Milk Hydro Grip, and I've heard with that one too. People love it or they hate it. It doesn't seem to be too much in between. And it's the same thing with this. Some people thought it was a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip. Some other people said they didn't. Some people said they hated it just as much, and other people liked this one. I did not. Wouldn't recommend. Would not buy. So one yay elf, one no elf. Let's see what else I got here. Okay, so this is something that is a splurge buy, but it works so well. I try not to buy anything from Estee Lauder because their parent company does testing in Asia. But this eye cream, I got a really good sample. Usually when you get samples, they're pretty like one day, maybe two, but it was a sample that was at least 2 weeks worth of product in it. And I right away noticed underneath that it was like stopping my eyes from getting wrinklier. When it was on at night, everything felt smooth and nice. So I ended up buying on a Sephora sale. I ended up buying this one. I loved it, and then I wasn't going to buy it again, but I splurged. So I've been working on another one. So again, this is like one that I use at night. You use very little. It's almost like a jelly-like consistency, but not clear. So it's, I think, a cross between a cream and a jelly, but I just put it on at night and it is so good. I so love it. It's like, I don't know, something stupid like $120. I try only to buy it on Sephora sales. So when it goes on sale in April, I have a $20 gift card that I was gifted. So I think I might do it then because then it'll be a little bit more affordable. But this is definitely a splurge. But if you're older, it's doing the trick. It's doing the trick, I tell you. What else that we have in here? So here we've got from, is it Saturday Skin? I keep taking the glasses on and off. Was this a cleanser? No, it's a Rub-a-Dub Refining Peel Gel. It has a little bit of those little crystal thingies in there, and then you can use it to exfoliate your face or do like a peel. I actually really liked it. I mean, so that I cut it open to get the rest out. I was given this from somebody who didn't want it. It says here, powered by a 7-peptide mix. If I saw it again and I was looking for another one, I think I would get that one again. I really like that. So that is Saturday Skin. I think this was the first thing I'd ever tried from them. So I did like that. As you're seeing here, I love skincare and there's a lot of it. Alrighty, so I've been wanting to try a Canadian brand called 3 Ships. Their stuff is expensive, and I didn't want to spend that much money to try something. So I managed, a store had a couple like where you can get for a couple bucks to try it out. So I tried the 3 Ships Skin Hero, Bakuchiol, Calendula, Bioretinol Serum. It was nice. I think price-wise, I would then rather stick to like Indeed or something, but I did really like that. And then I also got the Superfruit Lactate and Multifruit 8% AHA Exfoliating Mask. So it was kind of reminded me again a little bit more like this, that has a little thingies in there. And it was really nice too. So again, if I saw it on sale or something, or somebody gifted me, I would totally buy some more stuff from 3 Ships. But that said, I have so many other companies that I really like, and my cupboard is a little full at the moment of skincare because there was some good stuff over Christmas. So there we go. And then there's this. This is from Woma Beauty. I don't think they exist anymore. I had got this in Walmart was closing out. There was the regular Woma brand that you got on, I think maybe at Ulta, and then on their website. And then there was the cheaper brand that was at Walmart. So I didn't even know we carried them in our Walmart. I think I mentioned this story before, but everything was on sale for like $1, $2. So I got the first one. I liked it right away, and then I went and I bought a couple more, or 3 or 4. I think all that they had left. So this is the Supernatural Glow Super C20 Serum. It's 20% vitamin C, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid plus vitamin E. So it's a 1 full ounce. I had got these for like $2. Apply on clean skin, allow to fully absorb before moisturizing. Use morning and evening. I really like it. I think I've used 2 of these now, and I think I have 2 more left. So there we go. I can't get them anymore, but I will definitely enjoy and use the ones that I like. So I just intersperse it in between other skincare. I have a different vitamin C going on right now by Indeed. So maybe when that one's done, I might jump into that one because I don't think I have any more vitamin C creams after that. And then this last thing, I got this in a contest win. This is from Olaplex. This is the number 5 Bond Maintenance conditioner. So your conditioner after shampooing. I use this as an emergency conditioner. So if I ran out of conditioner before I do shampoo, which I normally do, I would use this for a day or 2 until I got a replacement. So it did. So there was a good, I only wash my hair once a week too. So there was a good, say 4 or 5 uses in here at least, maybe even half a dozen. It was nice. I thought the hair smelled nice. I've tried some other Olaplex stuff before. It's really nice, but I just find that it's super expensive. And I like my ordinary, very simple ingredient shampoo and conditioner, and it keeps my hair really nice. So I doubt I would buy that again, but the product is fine. Alrighty, so let's go into makeup related things. So let's go into these. These, unfortunately, I just had not been using them for a while, so I didn't really pay attention. So they've unfortunately all dried out. That's the problem with these lethal pots. They last a good chunk of time if you're using them all the time and making sure you're putting the 2 lids on them. So like, I think it's this one. Is it this one? Or is this a shiny one? Anyway, so they ended up drying out. I tried using something to refresh them again, but the formula didn't quite feel the same to me. And then just sometimes as you do, you forget to use things, even though these are sitting on my vanity. Unfortunately, 5 of them have dried out. This one I was given because somebody didn't like the color. So mine original one had dried out. I had thrown it in this pot, but then this one is also dried out. So unfortunately, I don't know if they have these as much anymore. I don't think I remember seeing them on the website. I know with a lot of people, they complained how fast they dried out for them. Like I said, when I was using them all the time and making sure it was full, it seemed to be okay. But since I haven't used any of these in, I would say at least 6 months or so, that's my bad. But yeah, they all dried out. So sadly, that ended up being, so that just ended up being in the end, a little bit of a waste of money. The majority of them I used a lot. Fortunately, this red one didn't get as much use as I hoped, but yeah, so sad because I did like the formula on these. So there's that. Let's see here. Let me grab this. So this I had gotten, this was from, I don't even know if they exist anymore. This is from Buxom. I think they do. I got this as a set. So it was a lip balm and a lip scrub. The lip scrub I'm still working on, but the lip balm is used. I can't get any more out. And I had it for a while, so that's why I'm not scraping the rest of this one out. This one is probably two years old at this point. But anyways, I did like it. But I have so many lip balms, I probably don't have to buy any in a long time. I'm just trying to do things that I finish versus things I don't like. So this is the Believe Beauty Pretty and Prime Stay Put Makeup Primer. I love this. If I'm ever in the States and I'm at a Dollar Tree, I gotta buy it because I'm almost out. I need to try and find that foundation, and I need to find some more of this face primer. It's the one that I like it. It's a silicone base. I really love it. I believe it was a silicone based one. Yes, and I loved it. So there we go. I would definitely recommend again. Let's see here. I think I finished this up. This is from, is it Benols? Benols Beauty. It was a oh, why is it weird? Now there's some coming out. There wasn't any coming out. Now there's a little bit coming out. But anyways, I had this for a long time. This is an eyelash glue, a clear one. Oh, yeah, it's not that tacky anymore either. So I've had this one a few years too. I went to use it the other day and then nothing was coming out. So I threw that into here. I got that through Amazon. I have other ones that I like better, so I doubt I would buy that one again, but it did the trick. And then, oh, I think this is the last thing that the last 2 things that I've kind of used up, and then the rest I think in here are just old and not good, or I didn't like them. So this here was a eyeliner. I used it for a bit. I can't remember if this is the one I got in the Goth box or where I got this one from. It's so hard to open. or was it a glue? I have no idea, but I opened it. Yeah, no, maybe it was a lash glue, but it's dried out and not. It's weird. So that is kind of done. So that just got dried out. I did use it a few times and then I went to use it and that too was dried out. And then I finished this Becca, and there's like a little drop left, but this is also very old. So this is the Becca Hydra Light Plumping Lip Balm. I liked it. It was quite a bit in there, but I used the majority up, so we are done there, and it's very old. Now, lastly, what are things in here? And these are all things that have expired or I didn't like. Okay, speaking of not liking, so I've had 2 of these. So I got these in ice cream box. So this is from Illuminati. It's supposed to be like plumping glosses. They are like freaking liquid fire. The burning doesn't stop for like forever, and I still don't feel my lips getting any plumper. I hate these things. Hate it. Terrible. If you see these, run away. They're terrible. So anyways, this is my second one. I thought this one wasn't a plumping one, but I was wrong, and it's terrible. So this one is definitely Trashamungo. This here, this is from Amped. And also too, this is a, smells good though. It smells like cake. But again too, it was plumping. I didn't like it, so it's in here. And plus I don't like glosses so much. So I have to like the whole thing. I have to like the smell. I have to like the feel. I have to like the color if it has a color. I didn't like any of those. This is something that's expired. So this is from Pat McGrath. This was in the Divine Rose Lust Gloss. And I had noticed this with another gloss I had from them. It went off really fast. It is stinky. Not much for a gloss, but I do like a milky gloss. But yeah, it's stinky. It's bad. So that went away. This one is expired too. It's the Tipsy Tints Long Wear Lip Stain. It's like a little wine bottle my friend and I had bought. Each we bought one at some kind of Christmas market or something, but it's no good anymore. Okay, now things I didn't really like too much. From C Color, I didn't really like this lipstick and thought I did at the time, but the color is a little weird for me and I wasn't that much of a fan. So I didn't like the lipstick, and then I think the liquid lip didn't smell that good anymore. So there we go. There is this. This is from Stina Face. I have no idea. It must have been from an ice cream box. But same thing too. I didn't like the color. It doesn't smell that good anymore. I wasn't using it. So there we go. And then last but not least, I'm thinking this is a dollar store-ish type purchase. It's called Eerie Onyx. So I was looking for a black lipstick, but this one didn't really hold very long. The color is still pretty nice, but yeah, I didn't like the formula. It moved around too much. It didn't stay super opaque. So I thought maybe it's time to go. So there we go. There's our empties. One of the things that have gone bad, stuff that I love, stuff that I don't love. So let's go on to the purchases for the last quarter. Okay, so let's go on to my purchase for the last quarter. So that's October, November, and December of 2024. And let's work our way, can we work our way backwards just a little bit? Yes, though some of them didn't come until the end of December. Let's start with, yeah, so October, yeah, so end of October, I believe it was the end of October, beginning of November, I'd ordered from Cosmic Brushes the Sinister Collection. So this was a mystery box. It would include, of course, a palette and some new products that they were launching. So I will have a picture of, first here we'll just show the kind of like the thing that started it all, the kind of like, ooh, what is this? So anyways, the Sinister Collection, it was kind of like a Halloween fall thing because I think we purchased it after Halloween, I want to say after Halloween or near Halloween. Anyways, but it didn't come till November. So November 15th, I want to say, it shipped. Yay. November 17th, Canada went on postal strike. and it was lost in the ether. So that kind of sucked. And then in the meantime, they released after that the 'Tis the Season collection, which was their kind of mystery Christmas collection, which would have a palette and some of the same new items but in different colors. So when they released that one so soon after, so you know some brands say I'm going to do a mystery box, and then they may release some of the things afterwards if there were new products. So I double checked with somebody who had gotten the one and knew what was in the second one. I think they got it in PR, so I was like, is it the same? Or can I happily purchase this without me getting duplicates? And it was like, you're going to get duplicates in type of product, but it's not the same color story. So I'm like, okay, awesome. So I purchased that in the beginning of December. So pretty close together. There were releases that were coming out. And same thing too, the time it shipped, it was still in Canada Post. And then our Canada Post, the strike ended, but I didn't get a shipment notification, so I reached out to Cosmic Brushes, and they were awesome. Great customer service, always there. And they were like, nope, they were holding back all the Canadian orders. They were dealing with, the UK Postal Service, keeping aware what was going on. But at the same time, they were hoping they could find a better deal in couriers, which they ended up doing because our postal service, it was the 23rd of December they were going to start going in, but it's going to take a week at least before they start doing some of the backlog. So they sent it by courier. So I ended up getting the Christmas one before the Sinister one. But yeah, so let's quickly look at the palette. So this is the palette from the Sinister. It is gorgeous. It is definitely that Sinister-y vibe. The reds in there. Mwah. I really love the palette. This also included included 2 lipsticks and 2 of their new balm blushers, and they were all in gold packaging. Is it gold pack? Yes, in a gold packaging. Came in this beautiful black box. I have a video up. And then the 'Tis the Season collection. Here's a picture of the full collection. And then this one came with, oh no, it's the other way around. The Sinister one came with 3 lipsticks, 3 blushes, a palette, and it was silver packaging, which I really, really liked. Because when I got the Christmas one, it was gold packaging. And I'm like, oh, I kind of wish it was silver. So I had done the video for this first because I got it first because they had sent that one by courier. And then a couple weeks later, the Sinister one came, and I was so excited the packaging was silver. And I kind of like the idea that they were 2 different. I don't know if they're going to do gold from now on or if they're going to do different colors for different releases, but I did like that they had the silver because I like silver a bit better than gold. That's just me, or platinum. But there we go. But anyways, this is a beautiful collection. This one came in a pretty red bag with the logo on it. They were Cosmic Brushes. They're now Cosmic Beauty. So anyways, so that was to the purchases. And I had decided after I quit the ice cream boxes in May, I think it was, that Cosmic Brushes was the one thing that I wanted to keep buying and try not to buy anything else. But I made that decision a little bit farther down the pike, or a month or 2 after that. So there are a few other purchases in here, but there's good reasons. So the next up that I got, did I get these first? I don't quite know the order here, so we're just going to go with the next one. So here's a picture from my video. This is the Fui X Robert Welsh. I really like Robert Welsh. He's his makeup is beautiful. It's always flawless. I don't always agree with stuff that he says is good or bad. Like, he likes ColourPop. I hate ColourPop. So there's a few things that he's liked in the past that I've not liked, and things that I've liked and he's not liked. So you don't always agree, but he does do entertaining content. He seems like a very nice person. So does his brother. And I've been loving blushy kind balmy type blushes. This is one for a brand we'll talk about in a second. Anyway, so these are the pudding pop blushers. Anyways, these were really nice. There were 3 blushers and there was a highlighter in there. I do have a video up, but that was a purchase I had done. And then for Boxing Day, Goodness gracious, I've been barely coughing for days, and now here we are again having coughing attacks. Maybe it's all this talking. So anyways, Glam Light had, and I believe I did this for Boxing Day. Was it Boxing Day? Boxing Day? Or was it Black Friday? One or the other. My memory's bad. Glam Light had this amazing sale. And, you know, I was looking at some of the palettes and I was like, oh, I wanted the Kiss palette. So I popped that in, a couple other palettes. And then as I was scrolling down their sale section, they had the whole entire Kiss collection for like, I think it was like $30 or $35 plus shipping. It was insane because there was the sale price and then they had another big discount on top. It was nutso. So it was the one that didn't come with a PR box. It didn't come with a bag, but I was like, cool. So I ordered that and it shipped out really quickly. Well, it took a few days to ship and they had said because of Boxing Day sales, it takes a little bit, but once it shipped, that sucker was here in no time. And even with a little bit of duty, it was still way cheaper than buying it when it originally came out, plus shipping, and the duty would have been on top of that. And then they've been doing, because they were having an anniversary and they were feeling generous, that they were handing out like little gifts. So I got the Kiss bag in there, because when I opened it, I'm like, I don't remember. I thought the PR didn't come with the Kiss bag, and then I looked, and then it was like, oh, did somebody do it by accident? And then I saw on their page that people were getting random gifts, and I thought it was very cool that they put a Kiss thing in with it, because I could have put, because the Betty Boop bags were on sale, they could have put something else, which I would have liked that too, because it would have gone in my collection, but it was that nice big bag. Oh, it was so nice. So anyway, so I bought to that, and then I've got a couple little things here. So one is About Face, and this is the blusher that I was talking about that I was wearing, was a brand that we're going to talk about next. So I've been eyeing them for a while. I think there's two different brands. I have their regular brand, and then there's the one that's a drugstore brand. And I was just, because it's not at my local drugstore here, but I was out in, was I in New West? Yeah. So I was in my old hood, and we were in the Shoppers, and they had About Face. So I had to. I've been wanting to try for a long time. And so I bought a blush, a matte liquid highlighter, a shiny liquid highlighter, liquid eyeshadow, a shiny one, and then I bought a lip liner and a lipstick. They didn't have a highlighter that I could see. Maybe that's just, they weren't carrying it at that particular brand, but I bought that. And then the last thing I did was I did a little Poshmark order. I love blushes. I'm a blush whore, I admit it. But I was looking at when Lunar Beauty released their blush palettes, and they don't sell in Sephora anymore, so I was really kind of wanting it. But then this girl was selling some stuff, and then if you put them in a 3 bundle or whatever, you get a discount. So I got the Lunar Beauty blush palette. I got a Fenty lipstick, so it was a lipstick refillable, because the lipstick and the cases come separate because they're refillable. So it was a refillable and a lipstick. And as I'm talking here, I'll be putting photos up of what I've got here. And yeah, so it was the blush palette, that, and then another little set, I think a liquid lip and a pencil from, I want to say Glam Shop or something like that. Anyways, the whole thing was like $30. And if you go into Lunar Beauty, it's like $51 for the palette. So I just had to do it. So that was all my purchases for the last quarter of the year. So there we go. I'm going to put any of the favorites will be part of the 2024, which we will do next. So now when I was deciding to look at what was best, so for the best of 2024, what I purchased. So this is going to lead me first off into how did I do on my trying to do a no buy last year. So it wasn't the most successful. I might even have forgotten one or two things here. I did start with good intentions, wanting to just do the ice cream box, and then maybe one release a month. So it's kind of pretty close to that. Or one release a quarter, that was it. But it more became almost more one a month. But I did quit the ice cream box after doing it for a year. I love the boxes, wish I could continue to keep doing them, but I'm just collecting way too much makeup. There's some items in there you may not use as much. You're just piling on. But if you're looking for a monthly makeup box or you don't buy a lot, that is the box to go, is the ice cream box. So I was kind of looking through here and I was going from January to the end of the year. So I would have to say, so I was probably ice cream box and one release a month is kind of, or one little purchase of something a month to there. So is that better than what I've did before? previous years, 100%. Where I was buying sometimes 2 or 3 releases a month, depending on what was going on, but still not where I wanted to be. And that's what I'm hoping to do this year. I'm even contemplating no more cosmic brushes, which the idea is killing me because the Valentine's one is looking really good. But there we go. It's we're talking about 2024, so that's 2025 future me's problem. So it's kind of going through the year. So in January, I had bought the Jolie Beauty Mystery Box. Hated it. Hated everything about it. The palette was an all glitter palette. It came with a glitter glue, which because I didn't like the glitter palette, I already had glitter glue. I didn't try it, sent it to Wilma. So that ended up being a win because she loves it and she just goes buys that from Jolie Beauty. I got a couple lipsticks and blushers. They're weird colors, but I kept them. That part was okay. But I would have been happy with a nude palette, but they sent me an all glitter palette. Who does that? Like, anywho. So that was terrible. And then I had bought myself, technically, I guess this would have been 2023, but I didn't get it till 2025. I got with some money from my parents. I bought the part of the Laura Geller, it was the Wheel of Fortune release. I bought the palette. And then I've been trying one of her face powders, and I think and a blush maybe. The face powder I really, really like. The palette was okay. It was okay. It's definitely drugstore quality. At least that palette was. I've given it away. Now there's a lot of different stuff. I didn't really list all the ice cream palettes in here. There was a lot of Beauty Moon, which I love. There was Ladybug Glow, Dee Dee's Signature, which was really exciting. So because those were part of the purchases, we're just going to say all the ice cream boxes. Let's see, collections. In February, I bought the Glam Light Betty Boop. I was lucky. There's other collections I wanted to buy, but Martha bought them, so I got to borrow them. So that kind of helped throughout the year. But Betty Boop and I, we're like this, so I had to get that. I went to a women's fair and Queen Fittins Cosmetics was there, which is a Canadian cosmetic brand, which I've always wanted to try. But again, it's one of those things, in the cart, out the cart, in the cart, out the cart. But seeing them in person, I bought them. I like them. I've kept everything so far. Let's see here. Bought a couple Beauty Bay things, including the Smoky palette. Blend Bunny with the grunge incident. I ended up buying the grunge palette, one for me, one for Wilma. You can go to the Blend Bunny page, but there was a whole thing about somebody trying to copyright the word grunge and trying to make issues for them, and they were like, that's fine, it wasn't one of our better sellers, we can always redo it as something else later. So anyways, I got that on sale, so 50% off you have to. Through friends, I finally tried Made by Mitchell, so I used some palettes. Another collab that I really loved was the Wicked Widow, the Crow. Again, Crow, me, huge fan, had to get it. I waited till the sale, but I did end up getting the Unearthly Summer Small Mystery Box, and then ended up being gifted the big one. Let's see, cosmic brushes. I bought everything that came out through the years. The Cool Trolls, the Neutrals, the Undergrowth, under something, that one. And then ones we just talked about. So it was the Sinister palette and the collection and the Christmas collection. Another purchase through Poshmark, I got P. Louise, the blush and highlighter set. A new purchase from Likely Makeup. I bought 3 of their balm blushes. She's local from here. I love her makeup. I got her lipstick on now. I bought the Blair Dale palette, again, from Alberta, young, new makeup artist that he decided to do a release. Through Beauty Moon, I got their Once Upon a Time palette, plus a few other little things. And the Dolly Beauty lipsticks I did an order, so I got some, Martha got some, and Wilma got some. And then plus the ones we mentioned, the Glam Light Kiss, the other purchases that I did. So that's all 2024. That is a lot. I mean, nobody uses a palette or 2 palette, uses up a palette almost, period. But then buying them every month, it's insanity. And that's not including a few little blushes and a few other little things that I picked up in between. So that is still way more than I wanted to purchase. And I think I'm crazy, but that was less than what I bought in 2023 and 2022. So, hey, so there is that. Alrighty, so now we're going to go on to the best of 2024. So let's go on to 2024, my favorite things. Now, there's so many brands I love. Like, I love Beauty Moon, so I could shove all of those in there. Like, there's just so much stuff that I love. But I think just to keep it simple, I'm just going to show you my ultimate favorite collections for 2024. And do I want to put them in an order? Maybe. Okay, let's do so. Alrighty, so I'm going to say for the number one spot, it is going to be the Wicked Widow, the Crow collection. I love this with the palette. There is the highlighter palette, and then, oopsie, in the bottom, we have brushes and lipsticks. So there we go, look at that. I've been keeping this one together for now. So just like, oh, just so beautiful. This one I definitely don't want to get rid of any boxes or anything. So most of the other collections, I have split them out and put them in so I will have a chance of using them more. I'm keeping the boxes, some for display, some I've stored away. I've like all the unearthly mystery boxes. I've kept all the boxes for now, put them in the closet, but all the products are worked into their section of my collection. So that way things don't just get forgotten. But this, if I use it or not, which I will use it, I'm keeping this forever. I love this. One of my favorite movies. I loved Brandon Lee. So this is a number one for 2024. And that is Wicked Widow. So funny, the first palettes I got from them were the little palettes that they have, and I love them. One was a Halloween and one was a Valentine's. Got them both in ice cream boxes, I believe, but this, I had to get this. This is so wonderful, and they're a nice little company. I highly recommend. Yeah, this is all really tough. So I think second is gonna have to be Glam Lights, a Betty Boop. And this beautiful lenticular packaging. Like I said, I've pulled everything out of this box, but I did put it where I can, where I can see it, not with my other Glam Light at the moment. I have it here. So I have this little basket just so I can grab it really easy. So I have the Betty Boop box on my display, and then I have these, which again includes the beautiful, I mean, look at that. It is so beautiful. I can open this really easy without ripping the box. Actually, you can see the color story there. I just love this so much. This one also came with an eyeshadow palette. We got a lip kit. I didn't get the bag. I see it on sale, so if I ever buy anything again from them, I may get it if they keep it. We have got the Boopalicious mascara. I have a blush duo, and I have the Boop lashes. So there we go. So I'm going to say that is number two. For number three, I'm going to say, you can almost make it one and you can make it three because we're going to just do releases. For brands, I'm going to say Cosmic Brushes is my winning brand for 2024. Bought the most. Second to Glam Light. Love them so much. But going through all the palettes, I'm going to pick the Sinister palette as my favorite for 2024 by Cosmic Beauty. I keep saying brushes, Beauty. You know, it's got this weird gel thing, but actually it does dry down and it's okay. My eyelids didn't stick, it didn't get weird. So this is definitely a fun thing that you can use, but I think it is almost more as a glitter primer to make the shimmers do a little bit more. So I would use it as that versus a gloss on top of the eye, but that's just me. But I just love this. It was just, in this one, it was different for them because it is a lot of darker, more broody colors in here. But I like how everything is quadranted nicely. So you can do a pink and red, you can do a smoky gray and black, you've got your purples, yeah, more darker purples, you can do a lighter purple look, complete red and black look. Like, I just thought this was really good. So I want to say that this is my favorite of the, and it was a hard pick because I love all the Cosmic Beauty palettes, but I'm going to say this is it. The Christmas one was really good too. They're all good. Who am I kidding? But I was almost going to bring out the whole collection and be like, these. But this, I'm going to say, is from Cosmic Brushes, my favorite. And then lastly, we're going to go into, first I should show you the black. I've split this one up as well because I'm using the eye primers and the mascaras. But we've got the beautiful Kiss bag here that was the beautiful free gift that came from Glamlight. That is so awesome. Like, I was so chuffed when I opened the package, let me tell you, because it was sitting on top. And I was like, I didn't think this was coming, but it did. It did. And then we're going to have, so I guess this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is the 4, so it's the Kiss and the Kiss Glamlight. And another reason why too, I think, is because I've only had a chance to use this once so far. So, but I really do like this. Look at that. Again, I kept this box. I did the same thing with one of the Unearthly ones, came in a nice little box like that, and I kept it. It just keeps the palette extra protected. And the box it came in wasn't a Kiss box. I was going to keep everything in the bag, but all my horror and the Kiss, but I just thought, no, you know what? It's still going to be a less chance of using it. So look at that. This is truly a me color story, to be fair. Dark, lots of greens, red, black. I love this. So only because I've used it only once, maybe it might move higher up. I don't know. All of these collections are amazing. So I just want to say that these are my favorite collections and things that I got for 2024. Like, there's so many brands. If I want to give shout outs to brands, like I said, I've been loving Beauty Moon, Artitude Cosmetics. I've been gifted some stuff recently. Did I do a purchase from them this year or was it last year? See, I can't even remember. I just get so confused with all the stuff. That's why I'm starting to buy all the stuff. But I love Artitude. They're also doing a rebrand right now, just in aesthetics, but it's going to be their amazing products. But yeah, shout out to Beauty Moon, shout out to Artitude, shout out to Glamlight, Wicked Widow, Cosmic Beauty, Ladybug Glow. I got a palette from them I really like. Sugar Drizzle Polish. Like, there's just so many amazing brands. Like, I can't even. But I thought I would just finish up with some of the best of 2024. So let me know what your favorites were for 2024. Please do leave it down below. I am curious. Did you buy any of these collections? I didn't want to make this video too long, or I could have drug out everything I bought for 2024, but I didn't want to go that far. And I don't think you wanted to sit through all that. But these were, I felt like, some of the top things. I know I've missed some stuff. There's definitely some Mad Witch that I loved in SAS, but as they don't exist any longer, I didn't want to bring them in. So I just wanted to do, like I said, the top things that are, I think everything is still available. The Sinister is still available. The Betty Boop was available. I'm not sure about the Crow, but I remember them doing another order. The Kiss was available. So there's stuff that you can still get. So that's another good reason to do it this way. So anyways, that's it for me. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that little notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends and see what shenanigans I'm up to. As always, behave and make good choices. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay. Bye.